Now, our next guest is a rugby league legend. Anthony Minichiello made his debut for the Sydney Roosters in 2000 before ending up as captain in 2013 and going on to a grand final victory.
But those celebrations were followed by some really tough years. Mini, as he's known, suffered serious injuries on the field and at one stage was told by doctors he would never play again. But he found solutions and healed himself, and he's now helping other people bounce back from injury. Anthony Minichiello, great to see you. Thank you for joining us.
No, thanks for having me, guys. Good morning.
Now, how bad did things actually get after you suffered that injury?
Yeah, well, through the mid part of my career, I had 4 injuries in a row, 3 spine injuries and a serious leg injury. So, yeah, pretty serious at the time. I think the start of 2008 was when I received my disc bulge, or the news of a disc bulge in my neck after having 2 operations previous on my lower back. And that's when, specialists were telling me, you're probably not fit anymore to play a contact sport because all your discs are dehydrated. It's pretty hard to rehydrate a disc again. And they were coming from all the top professionals, and we had access to all the best doctors as a professional team. And I was pretty lucky at the time that I had Terry by my side, who really pushed me, encouraged me to go find answers and find out the root cause of what was happening. And that's what I did. And finally I worked it out with just some simple tools and going back to some old ways of traditional cooking and started to repair my body naturally. And, that's why I do what I do now with Minifit and the change room and so passionate about health and fitness.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really inspiring story, especially someone like myself who's had many, many injuries as well. Mentally, it's a huge thing. But nutrition and exercise seems to be the secret to you bouncing back. Is that right?
Yeah, it's been huge. I really dived in 2008. I really dived into the science behind nutrition and food and the role it plays in healing the body. And when I seen the changes in my own body and the repair of my own spine, and when I speak with the change room, you can see I show 2 comparisons of MRIs, and my back is completely rehydrated and fresh and feeling great again. I just want to share this with people, and that's what I do with Minifit, and that's what I do with the change room. And I suppose back now, when I look back at it, I was sort of I evolved during that time, and I educated myself on certain things. But it was tough. The physical side was injured, but the mental and emotional state was starting to wane as well. So that's a huge part of being healthy. It's not just the physical, it's both mental and emotional. And, we do lots of stuff in that space as well with my own charity, Planking for Positivity. But with the change room, it's been amazing to see participants really change their lives and get back into functional life and make huge changes.
Yep.
Yeah, and when your body is breaking down like that, it really does take a mental toll as well. You just mentioned your new podcast that you're doing. Is it for sports people, or can anyone listen to it?
No, this is totally for everyone and anyone. If they want to get simple tips and tools on their own health and fitness, we've interviewed doctors, health professionals, business leaders, professional sportsmen, and we get their take on their own health and fitness and some of their steps that they use in their own life. So, this podcast is really for everyone to have a listen, download it, and, they can maybe say, oh, look, I could try that. I could use that step. I could implement that in my lifestyle and make a simple change, and they might get a benefit from it. And, we've seen people with, I live by 4 steps, but there's other mentors in the change room, what they deliver. We've seen people, reverse chronic disease and lose 7 kilos in a week and go on to lose 40 kilos. The results have just been amazing.
Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on it anyway.
Yeah, and it sounds like you've got your beautiful wife and daughter there to keep you upbeat as well. You can listen to The Change Room wherever you get your podcasts from. Anthony Minichiello, thanks for joining us. Oh, and real quick, who's your tip for the grand final win on the weekend?
Well, look, I'm going for Penrith. I like the way they've played all year. They've won 17 straight. Melbourne have been there and done it before, so let's go with the Panthers.
Yeah, go the Panthers. All right, thanks, Minnie. Chat later.
Cheers, guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.